Hello S4 student, I'm Miss Lee. I'm so sorry that I can't have lesson with you all because I'm now under the home quarantine. So it's a sad to know that I cannot have teaching with you all. So today will be a very special lessons. So I will use the video to teach you all, and after the lesson I will also upload this video to the Google Classroom. If you have any questions about the concepts you're not sure, you can go and visit one more time for the video. Just go to the correct pages that you found problems and watch one more time. Of course, if you have still any problems, you can leave a message in the Google Classroom and let me know. Okay, so let's start and continue the lesson. So today is a single lesson, so the schedule will be a bit tight. So please take out your notes. So last time we should stop at page. Okay, wait for a while. I'm finding the page number we stopped last time. So we have learned some impact. So last time we stopped at the impact, which is called storm surge, 风暴起. And today let's go to page 6. Okay, so let's continue about page 6. Okay, we have a few more impact to learn today. So below is another impact. Please highlight the key idea from this newspaper. So the WHO has said that the global warming, the climate change, poses new threat to disease. Okay, give a star here. Okay, the key impact is that climate change brings some disease. So let's see what disease is mentioned. So they have mentioned that there are more frequent occurrence of disease such as malaria and dengue fever. So you can mark it down. Malaria means 瘧疾. And dengue fever, some of you may heard that. Okay, sometime in Hong Kong, some people heard about this disease. It's called 登革熱. So reason why they have some this kind of disease, okay, so we will explain very soon. So few more things to highlight. So the WHO mentioned that because of the higher temperature, it changes the rainfall pattern and affect the agriculture we have mentioned before, and spread of the waterborne disease. Okay, so today this impact focus on disease. So, and once we have disease, we'll intensify the problem of malnutrition. Okay, so as we are focusing on the disease, so let's see what happened. So we have printed this picture in your notes. Okay, page 6, and a color version. Okay, in a later page. So I hope that you can see some of the different of the color. Okay, so we'll mark the key idea about this disease in this picture first. So first look at the screen. So for the current distribution, that means now where are the disease? Okay, they are mainly found. Okay, let's mark down clearly some latitudes. Okay, latitude you have learned in Form 1, but I guess some of you may forget about latitude. So here let's mark down what is the latitude shown in this map. So we have 0 degree latitude, 30 degree north, 30 degree north, 60 degree north, and the lower part we will have 30 degrees south and then 60 degree south. Okay, so the name of the latitude of 0, another name some of you may heard before, is called equator. Okay, 赤道. Okay, 赤道. Now look at the yellow color. The yellow color are the distribution of the disease now. I repeat, look at the yellow color. Okay, so some of you still are working on the number, mark it down. So look at the yellow color. The yellow color shows the distribution of the disease, current distribution now. Okay, so the malaria, here is the malaria infected case. So they are mainly found between 30 degree north to 30 degrees south. And the center part is the equator. So for this region in the study of geography, so some of you simply call them, okay, of course we learn later, they have a more detailed classification. In S4 level, we make it easier. This region, we simply call them tropical region. Tropical region, 熱帶地區. So in nowadays, the disease like malaria and dengue fever, they are mainly found in the tropical region. That means the place is very hot and wet nowadays, okay? Tropical region, the place where it's usually very hot, okay, together it's very wet, okay, key idea is hot. They are mainly found nowadays, okay? Current situation. Now, let's have a look on the red color. It's the expected distribution in 2050. That means about 30 years later, okay, 30 years later. Because of the climate change, global warming, so we can see that the disease can be found in even further away in a tropical region, okay? So we can find here, okay, little bit here. So this area, they are not tropical, okay? So they are further away than the tropical region, okay? So this area, some may call it simple, in a simple way, they are called in the temperate region. 溫帶地方, okay? So that means the disease, okay, disease can now go further away, okay? The disease spread further away, okay? The disease. Okay, so they can go further, okay? Not just in the tropical, where they are very hot. Now, because of global warming, the temperate region, they are also have a higher temperature. So, as a result, the disease can go further. So, I repeat the logic. In the past, the disease are mainly found in tropical region, where it's very hot. Now, under global warming, the temperate area also have higher temperature. So the disease like malaria, dengue fever, they can spread further away. They can go further, not only in 30-degree north and south. Some of them can be further, can be 40-degree or 50-degree north and south, okay? So more countries, they will be affected by the disease. And that means more people, they will suffer from this disease and have health problem. Okay, so this is the situation of disease. Keyword, because of global warming, warmer temperature, the disease can go to further away. Okay, in the next page, we'll learn another word. Okay, higher latitudes. Okay, higher latitudes. Okay, go to temperate region. Go to other places. So I stop for a few more seconds. Okay, let some of you mark down all the idea here before we fill in the blanks. Okay, so let's go to the next page and see some pictures of dengue fever. So here is the picture to show you about this disease. I think some of you heard that Hong Kong, some people will suffer from dengue fever because of these mosquito. Okay, 白紋伊蚊. They like the place where it's very hot, as we mentioned. So that's why Hong Kong sometimes we have some cases of dengue fever because Hong Kong is very hot. And now under global warming, some places they are also become warmer. In the past, they are cool, they are not hot. Okay, they're quite cool or warm. But now under global warming, they become warmer. So the dengue fever, okay, the disease by the mosquito can go further, go to their countries. So you can see some of the symptoms, okay, fever, okay, pain behind the eyes, okay, muscle pain. So it's a serious disease under global warming. Now let's mark down the word on page 7. Okay, so based on what we have marked down, so let's summarize the idea. Okay, so I don't have highlighter, just use the red pen to highlight with you together. So the problem is that we have more frequent occurrence of tropical disease. Okay, so one more time, we have mentioned keyword is more tropical disease. Example is malaria and dengue fever. So the disease now can spread. As I mentioned in the previous slide, I used further away. Here, another word, they will spread. Okay, poleward. Pole, where is pole? This is pole. Okay, the two pole. 兩極. So now they are spread to the two pole. Okay, poleward. From low latitudes to higher latitudes. So just like what we mentioned, okay, start from tropical region, 熱帶地區 to temperate. So you can see a number, okay, no need to mark down, you mark down before, okay. So the disease now start from lower latitude, okay, and go to higher latitudes, okay. Before they mainly found in 30° north and south, okay, they are mainly found here. But now they can go further, okay, they can go further, go to other places. We call from low latitudes to high latitude. You can see the number, okay, increase, so they will spread out, okay, from tropical region to temperate. Let me mark down full time, okay, full term or temperate region. Now is the reason, okay, because the hotter and wetter climate at the high latitudes for the spread of the disease. Now they become hotter and warmer, so the disease can go further. And further impact, so we have more expenditure on medical care. Okay, highlight medical care. So the government have to spend much more money on the medical service for curing the disease like malaria and dengue fever, because now many countries, not only tropical region, but temperate region, high latitudes country, they will have the cases of dengue fever and malaria. So that's why more government pay more medical care. So that's all for this impact. So I stop for a while for you to mark down the point. Okay, so let's go to the next two. Next two will be very easy, so we can move faster. Okay, number 9 is impact on a very famous tourist destination. Okay, is the Maldives. So let's move to this place. So this is a very famous tourist destination, but they are soon be drawn. Okay, highlight the word drawn means covered by water. We have marked this point before. So this place will be covered by water. So why this place will be covered by seawater? Okay, so look at the map. So this is an island country. Okay, this is a very small place. We call this is an island country. 島國. Okay, an island. And it's very low, okay, very lowland, okay, the lowland, okay, you can see they are just about 1 to 2 meters above the sea level, okay, most of them is lowland, okay, I mark on the picture, okay, so this is okay, okay, the whole country is very lowland, Okay, so some found that most of the place in Maldives is about 1 to 2 meter above sea level 海平面。So because of global warming, we mentioned something before, okay? What's the change of sea level? Okay, I think you still remember what you have learned before. Okay, something melts. Okay, retreat of glaciers. Okay, so as a result, because of the rising sea level now, so the whole country will be covered by water. Okay, under global warming, because it's only 1 to 2 meter above sea level. Once the sea level increase, okay, so the whole country will be drawn. Okay, rising sea level. So it's called the drowning of this place. Okay, Maldives. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay, they are very low land, so 1 to 2 meter. Once the sea level rise, we will highlight reasons for sea level rise. The whole countries of Maldives will under the water. Okay, take your time to mark it. So this is easy, so we can move faster. Okay, remember, not only Maldives is this kind of situation. I will introduce few more places to you in the next page. They are also island countries, lowland. So once the sea level rises, this country will be drawn under water. Okay, and all the buildings will be destroyed. Okay, so let's go to the next page. I think you're okay. If you really miss out idea, please ask your classmate, or you can go back to the video upload later. Okay, so there are so actually in the world many island countries near Australia. This is Australia, I think you know. Okay, Australia. So there are lots of island country. One of them is called Tuvalu. Okay, so they are island country similar to Maldives. Okay, the land is just 1 to 2 meter above the sea level. So you can see they always face the problem of flooding. Once the rising sea level or caused by the typhoon, okay, storm surges, they will always find a problem, okay, of coastal flooding. Now let's mark down the idea. So the impact is called drowning of island country. Example, Maldives. Okay, so please mark it. So under global temperature, climate change, there is rising sea level. So due to revision, melting of polar ice. Remember, it's the ice on land. Let me remark one more time, okay? Ice on land. The second one, retreat of glacier, okay? We learned before, okay? Or the ice on the mountain melt, 冰川, okay? 冰川融化, okay? 冰川後退. And number 3, we have learned before, okay, in the last few more impact, okay? Thermal expansion of seawater. So because of global warming, the seawater, the volume, okay, increase, okay, for 6%. I don't mark the 6%, okay. So it caused the rising sea levels. So what happened? So as the rising sea level, the people living in Maldives, they have to move because their country will be disappear very soon. Resettlement, okay, move, okay, the people have to move to other place, okay. And because of the disappearing of Maldives, so the tourists will not come, okay, the tourists will not go to Maldives for diving or for sightseeing. So it caused a reduction in tourism revenue, okay, means income. Okay, so this part should be easy, this impact. Then we have the last picture, then we finish the impact 1 to 10. Okay, so take your time to write down, then let's finish number 10. So today my target, okay, I want to go to page 10, okay, one part of page 10, that's suppose you have submit, okay, submit. I will mention one more time at the end, okay. So let's go to number page 8, the last impact in the notes. So the last impact, okay, is also frequently asked in DS exam. It's about the change of the color of the coral reef, okay. So what's coral, okay, the problem, okay. Coral means 珊瑚. Now they lose their color, okay. We call the situation is bleaching, okay, bleaching of coral, okay. So let's mark down. So the coral lose the color, we call coral bleaching, okay, lose color. In the past, they are so colorful, okay, so colorful, you can see on the left hand side, and now they lose the color, become white, okay, from colorful become white. So why they lose the color? So this is a situation caused by higher temperature. Under global warming, the seawater temperature is getting higher. So what happened? They will expel the algae. Expels like remove, okay, 驅趕啦 ，okay， 擊退啦 ，okay， 總之喺珊瑚上邊嘅咧一啲嘅藻類 algae，okay， 呢啲全部嘅顏色咧都係啲 algae 嚟嘅 ，okay algae。So because of the higher temperature, the algae they are all removed from the coral, okay. So why the coral is so colorful? Because there are so many algae. 原來顏色咧係嚟自啲藻類嚟嘅喎，黐晒珊瑚上面啦。So once higher temperature, all the algae they will move, or even we call them die. So once they all remove from the coral, so the coral have no color. Okay, coral bleaching, no color. Okay, become white, and it will also affect the whole food chain of the sea marine ecosystem because now they become no color, no algae. So some fish, okay, I think some of you may know a fish is called 小丑魚, okay, 小丑魚, they usually live around, but now they have no place to live, okay, because they lose the color. All the algae remove, so they have no food to eat, okay. So some kind of fish, okay, so some of you may know some colorful fish, they like to live around the corals. But now because all the algae die, okay, so some of the food is around the algae, so they have no food to eat, so will affect the food chain and affect the whole marine ecosystem. Okay, so please mark down, this is the last one. So if you're interested, you can have a look on the Facebook. Okay, yes, the link, okay, or you can search, it's very easy, you can search online. Okay, so lastly, okay, the time is a bit tight. I won't stop at the last minute. I guess you are late for the lesson today when you come back, or you come back from different classroom. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So I've asked you to submit, okay, last Friday, but I'm absent. Okay, so hopefully you put the homework in my cabinet. Okay, so now I want to start the easiest one, okay, the number 1, okay. So other impacts, okay, brought by the global warming to different part of the world. Okay, so this one, please highlight, suppose you do it, okay. Oh, I guess you're handing the page to me already. Okay, so I get, and today's, I think the teacher have passed you the answer. Okay, so should be all right. Okay, you got the hard copy for the suggested answer. Okay, so what are the other adverse impact? Okay, adverse means negative impact brought by the global warming. So give me last 2 minutes. I want to start the first one. Okay, the first one is the extreme weather event, which is the heat wave. Okay, so these 3 we'll discuss in the next lesson. So let's start with the first one, heat wave. So you should got the answer in your hands. So please highlight is the frequent occurrence of the heat wave. Okay, so we have mentioned in the beginning of the lesson, okay, under global warming, we have more frequent heat wave, 熱浪. Very easy, just point number 1. Very high temperature is heat wave. Okay, very easy, just 1 point. Very, very high temperature, heat wave. Okay, the second one, okay, you can use a line to separate. So if there is very, very high temperature, so it will cause higher evaporation in the forest. So as a result, they will have some natural, okay, natural, or maybe too hot, the people you call something else, but we focus more is naturally. We have some hill fire. So the forest burn itself, okay, burning of forest, okay, hill fires, is caused by extreme high temperature. Okay, so conclusion, we have more extreme weather events, that is heat wave and hill fire. This one is very easy, we have covered before. High temperature, heat wave, high temperature, more evaporation, and hill fire. Okay, last two more slides, some picture to you, then we'll end today's lesson. Okay, so this is some news to you about the heat wave. So you can see many countries in Europe is extremely high temperature. Okay, so another one, oh, it's not Canada. Okay, I'm not incorrect. Okay, it's California. Okay, just now you know. Okay, so there is a lot of worse heat wave. Last one. So, and a hill fire, heat wave in Spain. So the fireman is busy to put off the fire caused by the heat wave. Okay, so this is end of today's lesson. Okay, so see you all in the next lesson. Okay, bye bye.